I guess it's time I share a little bit about my life and make it come back to YouTube, huh? Let's do it. I'm gonna share my cozy self-care day with you after experiencing some dating rejection. So I think that's a whole other topic that I could talk about. I'm not gonna get too detailed about my dating life. I think there is a lot of oversharing online. I am gonna share a little bit about my experience. I haven't dated pretty much since like my early 20s. As a lot of you know, I got out of a relationship during the pandemic. I just like spent some time working on myself. Like I really needed that time to figure out who I was as an individual and figure out my identity. Society really paints this picture that you are lacking something if you're not in a romantic relationship. And I think that's pretty messed up. After that last relationship, I was like, I just need to be happy and content by myself. And it took a minute. Like it was a long process. I'm so content right now with my life. I don't know, I just feel so good and I'm happy on my own. And I'm finally at a place in my life where I'm like, I do not need a partner, a romantic relationship to feel whole and content in my life. Like I am good on my own. I think there are so many amazing connections and friendships that are platonic that fulfill me and fulfill my life and just add so much flipping value. It's been so hard to get to this point. So that's my little tidbit. Let's talk about the rejection. I feel like I haven't shared so much with you and I haven't been posting and I need to post and I'm so excited about this journey, but dating, the sapphic dating journey, dating again has begun. I was dating someone for a minute. Like we only went on a handful of dates. Like we went on 4 dates. It wasn't a big deal. And I think it was only like a 2-week period. Like nothing crazy, right? But I got rejected. Got that rejection text the other day. I knew there was something that was missing, but I think because it was like my first experience back into the dating world, I was excited and a little giddy and looking forward to it. And I have nothing bad to say about this person, but it's one of those situations where it's two people that are great people. They're just not compatible. And that's okay. At the end of the day, the vibes were just not aligning, and that's okay. Dating is so hard, like putting yourself out there, being vulnerable, having tough conversations with someone that is kind of a stranger. Like you really don't know this person. I knew this person for 2 weeks and tried to open up and then it was like, nope, not compatible. That's part of the dating process. It's part of figuring out what you want, what you don't want, what you like, what you don't like. But rejection still stings, even if you feel like the vibes aren't there. But at the end of the day, if something is not aligning and something is not meant to be, it's not meant to be. And that means something greater is going to come into your life. It's going to come into my life. Like good things are coming this year. I swear 2024 has such good vibes. I've talked about this so much over on my TikTok channel, which, oh, that's a whole other thing. Is TikTok going to be banned? Let's get into my self-care day to take care of myself. Also, I want to show you this sweatshirt. It says you deserve good things, little smiley face. This is my friend Sierra's small business. This sweatshirt is from her small business. She's Ambitiously Sierra with a C on all platforms, and then her business is Ambitiously You, and it's so flipping cute. If you're into like mental health, self-care, self-love things, like her stuff is so flipping amazing and I love it, and you should go support her because she's an amazing human. And I mean, how could this sweatshirt not make you smile? So that's why I'm wearing this. I'm wearing my fun little rainbow dangly earrings because gay and because they make me super happy, and that's where we're at. I've never been the pampering self-care type of girly, and I think that's okay. Everyone has a different kind of self-care routine, and I'm definitely more about like just nurturing myself, working on self-reflection, making sure I know my worth in these little moments. That's what we're gonna work on. You guys, following your joy and doing things that bring you joy and finding joy throughout the day. I know this sounds so like minuscule and kind of cheesy, but I think there's so many people that focus on like the big things in life, the big events. But what about all these little moments? Like our lives are made of all these little moments. And if we can't find joy in the little moments, life is going to be so flipping boring. And I think that's why I decorate my space with like so many fun colors. I have this like goldfish pillow. That's why I have to find joy in these little moments. Okay, the next thing on my list is positive affirmations. I have my journal, I'm ready to go. I love my journal. that's a whole other conversation. So I'll get into that in a bit. But positive affirmations, I think it's so easy to be so self-critical, especially in society today. And positive affirmations kind of says, no, screw that mentality. Let's actually believe in ourselves. Let's actually think highly of ourselves. Let's actually write things down and say things out loud that we know are true about ourselves. I know I say things are cheesy because I know a lot of this is gonna be cheesy to some people, and maybe my content or me in general is not for you, and that's totally okay. Let's write some positive affirmations. Let's say screw the self-doubt, screw the self-critical mind, screw all those little things in the back of your brain telling you that you're not good enough. Let's actually write things down and talk about our worth and talk about our good qualities. I'm gonna do that for a second. Let's spend like 30 seconds doing this together, and we'll go from there.
I'm so beautiful without you. Now my skin glows and it shines like glue.
Journaling. I wish I could talk more about how much journaling truly meant to me, and I'm probably gonna make like a whole series about journaling at this point. I would say like 4 years ago, I thought journaling was a bunch of crap. I just thought it was like, dear diary, this is what happened today. Like I didn't truly understand the power of journaling back then. I apologize. I wish I had known how much I would journal now and how important it is. I pretty much journal at least once a day. Sometimes I'm not perfect, sometimes I skip, but like a lot of times I will journal in the morning, my morning routine, and I journal at night for my night routine. Just doing that self-reflection work and reflecting on so many things and like starting to ask myself questions like outside of therapy that kind of remind me of questions that would kind of pop up in therapy, like being able to self-reflect, do this work on my own, has been so flipping helpful. And I think whenever you experience rejection or really anything in life, like I think it's important to just self-reflect and be able to like process your own feelings and emotions around it. In terms of rejection and dating, I did come up with some questions. So these are what I'm going to journal about. What did I like about this dating experience? And what did I not like? Pretty basic. What am I looking for that was lacking in this experience? And then is there anything I would have changed on my end moving forward into future dating experiences? There wasn't anything I did wrong or she did wrong. We're just not compatible, and that's okay. Like I had a great first experience back into the dating world, and I'm really glad like that was my first experience back into it. We're just not two peas in a pod, and that's totally fine. And we're moving forward, and that just means I'm on the path of possibly potentially finding someone that is compatible with me. So I think being able to reflect really does help me now in this like feeling of rejection, and also it'll help me in future dating experiences. So back to journaling, I have my positive affirmations. I'm just gonna do a one-pager. It's not gonna be an in-depth journaling session. Let's get into journaling, my friends. You know what? After filming this and writing all this down, I just am so grateful that I had that first experience. It was intentional, and the person was like so genuine. I felt very grounded, and I felt like myself, and I felt like I was safe. I think that's really hard to find, and I think that was really amazing that that could be like my first time back into dating after a while. As dating keeps progressing and moving forward, I'm going to get more and more clarity, and I'm just grateful for that first experience, even though I got rejected. Like that's just, it's a part of the journey. I'm feeling pretty dang good about this. So moving on. Okay, I did change. I am going to go for a little walk, so let's go. All right, let's go. Guys, I always walk way too fast and then I'm sweaty and gross, and I don't know why I do this. I did get some rainbow goldfish and my fave, strawberry vanilla olipop. Okay, I have something I need to do in literally a minute. So let's put these away. You guys, this is so good. I love Poppy too. However, I haven't tried a lot of Poppy. Like the cranberry fizz Poppy during the holidays, amazing. Can't go wrong. But this, I love this stuff. It's so good. Cheers to Olipop though. Ooh, it's getting dark. I gotta finish this video. This is my little self-care day routine after getting rejected after some dates, and I'm feeling so good. I feel so much better now, honestly. Like, I know I filmed this for a YouTube video, but I feel so much better after just like spending a little bit of time working on myself and knowing my worth and knowing what I bring to the table, and knowing that if you are in the same position, like, just do a little self-reflection. Yes, rejection can sting, but you are flipping worth it. So I will see you guys in the next video. If you have anything you want to see from me, let me know. But I am really going to go on this like self-care, self-love track. So I'm really excited. And I know I'm dipping my toes back into the water here, but good things are coming and more content is coming. So stay tuned. Bye guys.